I'd better play this game and finally win it before my discs one day stop working. Let's play the original version of the 2002 Neverwinter Nights. I'm also an in-person dungeon master, and I'm going to be doing voice acting for the NPCs that I come across during gameplay. I may not be great at it, but I want to get some more practice doing it more often. So, I'm also going to be not skipping past any of the movie and cinematic scenes, and I won't be talking over them as well. I want to get a good clean recording of them and also help immerse us all in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's play. All right, let's begin a new game. Starting in the Prelude, I want to get the whole thing. Create new character. Gender? I guess I'll be male. Race, I'm probably going to make a half-elven rogue of some sort. Half-elven gives me the sleeplessness, immune to spells and effects of the sleep subtype. Hardness versus enchantments is great, +2 bonus against saving throws of mind-affecting spells, which is going to come in very handy later on. And the partial skill affinity of listen, search, and spot are right up my alley as a rogue, so going to be perfect. And of course, low light vision is great. Portrait, something half-elven, elvish, kind of, sort of. I usually kind of go for this one here, and I never go for Voldemort. Let's see, I guess this one here is kind of calling my name this time. Yep. class? Rogue, of course. And I'm going to take a 1-level dip in Ranger at some point. Alignment. Chaotic good, the only one that matters. That's not going to age well. Abilities. I like to make sure that I have no minuses with any of my abilities. So I want some dexterity. I'm a rogue. I'll need some hit points. The ranger is going to use wisdom down the road. And a 1 intelligence. I might take on a level of wizard as well. Who knows? Not going to put anything towards charisma. I know. Sorry, not sorry. A little bit of strength. Let's max out dexterity. And I guess 2 more, the last 2 in constitution. That's a nice little set of stats right there. I'm happy with those. Packages, default rogue, and customize. Customization finished. I never have really cared much about what my character looks like. I care more about my skills as I progress during the game and getting into the plot and the gameplay and all that stuff. So, character's done.
Get on them! Ooh. Attack, I say!
And of course, I love me some Gary Gygaxian Dungeons and Dragons. So my rogue is going to, of course, be named Gord the Rogue. All right, let's play.
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the wailing death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the wailing death, and whatever sinister force might be behind it.
All right, here we are in the Prelude. Got to gather up the things, the things I'm liberating from the attack that'll be coming sometime soon. Here comes Pavel.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the Academy. My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the Academy this morning.
Yes, I am Gord the Rogue. Is it true what they say about you, that Lady Aribeth herself ordered the Academy to send you via an invitation to come here for training? I've never heard of anyone being invited to train at the Academy before. Usually people are begging to get in. It must be a great honor for you. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to serve Neverwinter. You're pretty modest for someone who's got such high expectations on him. It wasn't quite so easy for me to get into the academy. It was easy for me. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Erebeth had put out a call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got here. We arrived just before they sealed the gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted into the academy. I wouldn't want to be out there on the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. I don't actually know that much about the plague. The Wailing Death is a plague worse than any recorded in the entire history of Neverwinter. The whole city has been quarantined. Nobody is allowed in or out. The Neverwinter militia do their best to enforce the quarantine, but people don't like being trapped inside the walls of a plague-infested city. Every day, more bodies pile up in the streets, and the citizens move one step closer to panic and open rebellion. Can't say I blame them. It's only been a few months and already the dead number in the thousands. Shouldn't somebody be looking for a cure? Most people have given up any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Potions and medicinal herbs do nothing, and even the prayers of the city's most powerful clergy have been ineffective. I guess that's why Lady Erebeth ordered the academy to open its doors to new recruits. The city needs a hero, someone who can save us all from the Wailing Death. The word of the street is that Erebeth is actually working on a cure right here in the academy, but that's just a rumor, probably not even true. I think it's time to go now. Yeah, I guess you want to get on with your training. Well, good luck, Gord. Who knows? Maybe the next time we meet, those rumors of a cure for the Wailing Death will turn out to be true. Don't forget to say hi to my twin brother Bim over there by the door on your way out. I have no choice because Bim won't let me out until I talk to him. I know a lot of players don't love the Prelude because it's boring and repetitive to them, and they just use the debug features to give themselves experience points to be level 3 when they get done. But I love the Prelude, and I don't mind going through it to get the experience points and the equipment too. Let's talk to Bim.
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim. If you want, I can give you a short tutorial on adventuring.
No, thank you. Suit yourself. Bim sounds a lot like Pavel, by the way. You should go through the door and speak to Olgerd. Then he'll get you set up with all the equipment you need to finish your training here at the academy. See you, Bim. I gotta talk to Olgerd. There's the Olgerd dwarven shopkeeper.
Hello there. Come to get yourself some supplies from old Olgar, have you? Good idea. Can't have you wandering about the streets naked. Might give the academy a bad name.
The city guard are already having enough trouble maintaining control as is. Plague bodies piled a dozen deep in the gutters, the Wailing Death running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. But you've heard all this before, I'm sure. Here, I've got some equipment for you. A rogue like you might find it handy in completing your training. Now, if you're ready, I'll give you a tutorial on how to access your inventory so you can use the equipment I just gave you. I know how to work my inventory. Well, then I guess we don't need to go over it now, do we?
Oh, this might be a good time to teach you how to use the stores in the game. I have some items here you might want to purchase. Since you're part of the academy, you get a special discount rate.
You have a discount rate. Are you interested in seeing my store? I'll give you a quick tutorial on how they work too. No. Fair enough. Still, let me explain how the stores work. You're going to need them at some time during your adventures. No. Okay, I'm not one to go prattling on when the listener already knows what I'm saying. So, you want to see my inventory now? Yes. Great. I'm sure you'll find my prices most reasonable. When we're done, you'll find the door leading out of the room unlocked. Now to sell all the junk back to Olgerd. Equip the... gotta get rid of my woodsman's outfit. Equip the studded leather armor. kind of organize my inventory a little bit. And I think that's it. I'm not going to be buying anything from old Olgerd because he's not going to need any of it real soon. Because reasons. I've played the game quite a lot but never won, so I know quite a lot of how it works. I don't need to see all these people, but I'll get her voice.
Hey there! You're one of the students here at the Academy, aren't you?
I'm Berna, an instructor here at the Academy. If you like, I can give you a quick tutorial on how to use your map and journal. I think goodbye is best here. Goodbye, Berna. Goodbye, Gord. And yes, I will be liberating all these books and other things and these bookcases and everything else in the Academy. These books ain't gonna sell themselves because the Academy citizens are gonna have no need of any of these things quite soon. Ooh, is that Herben right there? There's Herben, yeah.
It's about time you showed up, recruit. My name is Herben, but as far as your worthless is concerned, you could just call me sir.
It's my job to teach you raw recruits some tips on combat technique so you maggots don't get gutted out there in the real world. Well, recruit, don't just stand there with that dopey expression on your face. What's it going to be? Are you ready to begin your combat training or aren't you? Sir, I'm ready, sir. That's what I like to hear, recruit. With that attitude, you might actually make something of yourself in this world. This information might save your life sometime, recruit, so listen up. I'm going to skip past much of what he says because it's all just in-game tutorial things. Sir, yes, sir, I follow you. And I don't mind skipping past all the information as to how to use the game stuff because I know how to do all already. Go speak to my assistants. Corporal Dendy at the southeast end of the room can test you in melee weapons. Then for your test in ranged combat and missile weapons, speak to Corporal Hewitt over near the west wall. Corporal Hewitt, here I come. Or Dendy.
So, Herben sent you over for your combat trial, did he? Well, my name is Dendy. I specialize in melee weapon combat. Are you ready to begin your final test?
I'm ready for the melee combat trial. Don't worry, there's nothing to it. You and I are going to spar. I'll be in parry mode the whole time, trying to deflect your attacks. All you have to do is hit me once to pass the test. Or if you prefer, all you have to do is use your weapon to destroy the target dummy next to me. The choice is up to you. Either attack me or the dummy. Which one's the dummy? Since I'm not hostile, you have to fight. Right-click on me, then select the attack icon, blah, 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 blah.
You and me! Let's go!
Come on. I'm not a monk, but...
Well done.
Oh.
But you should continue your training elsewhere.
All right, on to the missile training. I won't talk to most other folks inside here, but these are the important ones. Hewitt.
So Harbin sent you over for your combat trial, did he? Well, my name is Hewitt. I specialize in ranged and missile weapon combat. Are you ready to begin the final test?
I'm ready for the ranged and missile weapon combat trial. Don't worry, there's nothing to it. All you have to do is hit the target at the end of the hall with a missile weapon. You can grab a missile weapon from the weapon rack here beside me. Fire away whenever you're ready. I'll let you know if you've hit the target. I hope all of us have always taken everything out of that rack without fail. Oops, I want to put that down. Oh, I got to rearrange my quick buttons a little bit. I think that's... Ooh, I got to get some arrows readied. All right, and my bow is readied. Oops, I can just left click on it. There we go.
Not bad.
My
But
weapon
since
does
you're a
nothing!
different class type than I'm used to, you should be not bad. But since you're a different
Okay,
class
that
type
was
than I'm
me
used
talking
to,
at the same time as
you
he
should
was
be training
talking.
elsewhere.
No, I can talk to anybody else in here. There's the menagerie. Always wanted to fight these things and never could. Maybe one day. Let's get on with the rest of the rooms here. Oh, by the way, please subscribe to my channel. I'm a brand new gaming channel. I'm like 2 months old. I have like 36 subscribers. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. I do some Let's Plays and obviously having a fun time with this one. So please subscribe, comment, and like down below and help feed the algorithm. Let me know if my videos are good or bad. I want to hear that stuff. I'll be talking to no one in this room because I'm a rogue, not a wizard. A rogue arrives precisely when they mean to. You're not going to need these books, I swear. So just let me kind of come through here and do this for you. Like I said, I'm safeguarding all these things because the bad guys are soon to get them and I wouldn't want them to fall into the enemy's hands. For Digdemon! And now the cleric is next, I think. Not going to talk to the clerics because I'm a rogue and I want to kind of get this tutorial finished. Goodbye. This is the room that I care about the most. That's Keta.
Hi there, my name's Keta, head of security, espionage, and intrigue here at the Academy. No need to tell me who you are. My sources are way ahead of you.
Now, I know you're not one of those prissy types who throws on a little sneaky frowns and a little sneaky skullduggery. I mean, that's why you're here, ain't it? To learn the ins and outs of the rogue's life? Well, don't worry, you've come to the best. I know all the tricks of the trade, and I'm going to teach them to you. Consider this a final tutorial before you tackle the Academy's final challenge. Isn't this the final challenge? Everything you want to know about rogues but were afraid to ask. I am ready. Just skip past all these things. Simple. Got it. I'll do more voice stuff with the rest of the game, but the tutorial, okay. As much I love the tutorial, it's a very endearing aspect of the game, but I have definitely would rather voice act. There we go. Couldn't see the disarm trap come up because it wasn't read yet. I'd rather do the voice acting with other parts in the game, but I want to have at least these parts of the tutorial in my little playthrough here. So grab me a key. 1 down, 2 to go. Silk.
Looking for a good time?
Yeah. I mean, how do you know my name? Don't worry. This is Silk. She has a great deal of interest in me because I'm handsome. I find dangerous women very interesting. I like that, Silk. Silk and I aren't going to talk again. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button. Unfortunately. Or I don't think we are. Maybe later on in the game, I forget. Second of 3 keys. This one I never do on the first time, but I'm gonna hopefully get it. Oh, detected. Oh, I have to wait. Right. You have to wait 3 seconds to use the skill. That's kind of nice. It like punishes you for failing. You don't feel that in D&D sometimes. I'm just gonna talk to him. Hello, Bruno. Give me your key. Ooh, nice. That's 3 keys.
I see you've got the key on you. Well done. Let me be the first to congratulate you. Your work here at the Academy is all but done.
Oh no, I have 3 keys on me, Keta. And I guess she gives me minor spike traps. Goodbye, Keta. And with that, the tutorial section is done. Well.
Now that you've finished your training, you can go on into the South Assembly Hall if you want. Lady Arabeth is still granting blessings to all the Academy graduates.
Can I ask you some questions? No. Sorry, not while I'm on duty. Besides, you should go on into the assembly chamber so you can get your blessings from Lady Arabeth. There we go. Here's where the magic starts happening. I'm not going to activate the conversation here yet because we all know the fight will start, but I want to get these things and go back to the dwarf shop owner and go sell all my extra gear. So I'm going to kind of pause while I do that. Before saying, I hope everyone knows you can do this, hold down the left mouse button and walk forever. Pretty nice. I'll meet you back at the Great Hall. Well, I'll talk to Olgerd first.
Welcome back. So, what can old Olgard do for you? You want to take a peek inside my shop? Or is there something else?
Olgerd is very eager. I want to see what you have for sale. Or I should say, what you have to buy. Because I'm not buying anything from you, I'm selling all my stuff. Or should I say, I'm selling all your things back to you before the great battle happens. Is that everything? I think it is. Down to 24 pounds. That should be all the stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of. Yep, that's it. Now back to the graduation hall. Back here at the Great Hall. And I'm probably going to call it here, I think. I want these episodes to be like about 30 minutes long or so. And like I said, I am a dungeon master trying to work on my voice acting, and I'm pretty good at it, not great. But this would be a great chance to have lots of scripts that I can read and try to get better at it, or get ideas for what I can, how I can talk and things that I can say. So thank you so much. I'm looking at the microphone when it's over here. My brother got me this microphone. I love it. It sounds great. I still have to figure more things out about it, but it's working pretty nice. So thank you so much. And I will put out another episode of this in the future. Episode number 2, The Attack on the Academy. I will talk to you all later. That video should be coming soon, so keep an eye out for it. Talk to you later. Bye.